To my knowledge, San Angelo's never had a public tennis facility. We've had a few tennis courts in the park here and there. Those are really just for tennis practice, but we've never had a public tennis facility. So for a long time, individuals, Concho Valley Tennis Association, have been working for a long time to make that a reality. Well, in 2004, with the passing of the half-cent sales tax, we took one big step forward for making that a reality. After that passed, we got the base funding to do the project. We've worked for about 2-3 years to find the right location and the right partner to build the facility. We partnered with the school district, San Angelo School District, with the base funding of $674,000 for the half-cent sales tax. We added that with a grant from the San Angelo Health Foundation for about $132,000 for the sports lighting, and the Concho Valley Tennis Association donated about $50,000 for the project, for the building and for the overall project. Some of the folks that also worked on the project, after we found the location and found the partner, we worked with R.W. Gregonis, who designed the facility, M&M Erectors, who constructed the facility. We also worked with the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, with the labor force that we have there, to do some of the project, especially the fence work. And we started construction about last year, and for the most part have finished it for now. There's a few things we've got to add on. There's some windscreens that we're going to add on to the project. Would like to ask if Councilmember Charlotte Farmer would like to say a few words.
It is indeed a pleasure to be here today. For a little over 5 years I have worked on this project at the encouragement and a promise to former Council Lady Jamie Rainey to see this come to fruition. I want to thank Patsy, Candy, John, Steve, all of those on the Concho Valley Tennis Association for your hard and undying and continued work on that committee to make this happen. Without them, it wouldn't be here. It's unbelievable at their willingness to hang in there, to fight, to argue, to plead and ask and beg and show proof as to why this was necessary, and they did an excellent job. Dwayne Morrison and myself on the council served on the committee, and it was a tough time finding the right place, and we finally came up with the center of San Angelo. But I want to tell you that none of this would have been possible without the half-cent sales tax. And that goes to each of you children out there who stood on the corners with your signs and begged and pleaded for the citizens to vote yes, because that's the money that you were asking people to vote for that made this possible. Now what we need to do, we need shade structures, we need seating, we need parking, additional parking. So if you want to see it happen, always keep in mind that that extra half-cent sales tax that you pay is put to good use by the proper management of the board, your committees, and our budget department to see to it that that dollar is spent for monies that it's supposed to. And I also cannot say enough to the San Angelo Independent School District. They worked diligently and was at every committee meeting to offer their ideas and to co-partner and join with the City of San Angelo and the school district to make this dream of the Concho Valley Tennis Association and public tennis facility a real possibility. Thank you.
I've always had something to say since 1993, so I do have something I can say today. First off is thank you, Carl, Andy, y'all are very patient, Ron Lewis, everybody at the city, Rick Weiss, all the 4 mayors that have been there, new mayor. It's just, we've grown up past 17 years. There's one gentleman that's just really special, Ken McAllister. Would you please just come forward real quick, because I'm just going to be very brief. In 1992, I called Ken McAllister in November, and I said, Ken, we want a public tennis facility in San Angelo. And this is before the BlackBerry. You know, we go through a lot here. He said, okay, the date. He said, I've got that. I've got a birthday party that night with my family, but I know my family will understand grassroots programs. I will be there to help you. It's kind of interesting, he came back home, and I'm not going to say which birthday, Ken, but it was a big one, and he came back on the fun big birthday, and he was born in San Angelo those many years ago, came home, his dad coached at Lakeview, so he's got his heart in with our project, but he's not particular, or just with us, any grassroots program across the state. So the buck stops with Ken with 53,000 tennis players in Texas. So for him to come here today on a busy schedule and be here with us, it's awesome, because anytime I've said, could you go with us to the city council, could you go with us to the chamber, he's been there, $10,000 USTA funds for the facility, thousands of dollars of grant money that has allowed us to offer very affordable public tennis opportunities. We've got the 2 best private country clubs in the state right here in San Angelo. We have an awesome private swimming racket club, so why can't we have awesome public tennis? So now we have the total package in San Angelo.
As executive director of the USTA Texas, I just want to mention that what this does, it puts you further into the tennis map. You've always been on the tennis map of Texas, but public tennis is what we've been about. That's been our priority. 80% of all our players play public tennis, not private tennis, and this is the right direction, and I'm so honored to have been a part of this project.
This concludes our official opening of the public tennis facility. We thank you for coming and coming to recognize the importance of the facility and the importance of recreation in our community. Thank you.